Q&UPDATEZ. Welcome to Q&UPDATEZ. Hosted by New Lewi. Let's go!
If I never make a million, I'll be alright. Even the poorest poet could live an infinite life. As long as I write, I can make my wrongs feel right. As long as I fight, I can rest in hope at night. My faith is my sight. I stand on my vision. My future is written in metaphors and melodies. Human conditions, the dead and the living. Speaking, I listen, I find what was missing. Just a girl that aware that she's gifted. The atmosphere shifted. I could feel it in the air. I believed in myself when nobody else cared. I've been mentally prepared.
We can get her involved in here so we could get her on the live. There she goes.
Hey, what's poppin'?
What's going on? How are you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. I'm with family. I'm in the A.
Okay, doing your hair. Okay.
Yeah. Having my niece do my hair. I gotta get it when I can. What's poppin', everybody?
All right. So we're just gonna have a short time here, so we're gonna get right into it really quick. So just want to take the time to say what's up to everybody. Welcome back to Q&UPDATEZ. I'm your host, New Lewi. Here on Q&UPDATEZ, we sit down with artists, entrepreneurs, creatives, rising voices in the community, people who we feel like they're doing their thing. So we have Rian Wyld as a special guest tonight here on Q&UPDATEZ. So make sure y'all tap in, share the live, share the love, share the live, share the love. As she's
Facts,
there,
share the live, y'all.
as she's there sipping on something while getting her
Coconut
hair done.
water.
Ah, there you go, taking care of the
Coconut
body.
water is life.
Uh,
Yes.
all right, there you go. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, how about we start with that question? What's it when it comes to taking care of your health? How important is that for you as an artist?
Ooh, it's so important. I actually was just talking with my team, like, I need to just get this whole new approach. I was inspired by a Tim's interview, and Tim's
Mm,
manager spoke about how, like, they think of her life first, her whole entire life first, her as a human first. Make sure she's eating, make sure she's working out, make sure her mind is right, and then it gets to the music. And that's
right,
the time I'm on too, because anything else, it's just been burnout. So I'm just
right,
keeping my faith first, keeping my family first, trying to eat good, walk
right.
every day, things like that. Yeah.
Okay, well, that's what's up. Because I mean, I feel like artists nowadays, they get so caught up in, as they continue to grow, they get caught up in that fast lifestyle. And that fast lifestyle has its consequences. So I'm glad you're taking care of yourself.
Yeah. Nah, I've been there, done that. I did enough of that. I'm good. Like, I
Okay.
was even close. I'm like, dang, 9 p.m. is low key getting close to my bedtime a little bit on a weekday, but
Right. It's all right. Well, we're going to keep it short and sweet. So I just want to take the time to start talking about just your musical background, because I noticed with you as an artist, it's not just a rap artist, but I see you got some musical talent as well, other than rapping, of course. But just wanted to hear more of your background, how you started as a musical artist and where that took you to where you are now.
all right, definitely. Um, First, I appreciate you checking out my stuff. It really means a lot to me that you took your time to do that. Um,
Definitely.
yeah, so I started in music. I dabbled in instruments, like growing up. I always loved music growing up. Grew up
Hmm.
on every single genre. My father really, he loved music, so I always grew up hearing all different types of music and genres. Um, and then I picked up piano. It really started for me as far as like the instruments. I picked up piano in high school as like an elective, and I just fell in
Hmm.
love with it. I had a gift in it, and I had a really good teacher that poured into me. So by the
Nice.
time it came to like going to college and stuff, I went to school for music. I got my BA in music,
Okay.
and my first year of college, I started rapping. Just life happened, losses happened, and after listening to rap, R&B, soul, everything for so many years, like I just ended up healing through writing songs. So
Right. Definitely. Well, speaking of that, I mean, I is sorry to hear as far as with your father, but can you tell us as far as your father how he's influenced your life?
thank you. Yeah, no, I appreciate it. He's just been honestly he gave me the courage to really do music. Like he spoke so much life into me. He was just like a really present father.
Mm-hmm.
Um Again, so much of like he exposed me to like every single genre of music there was. He
Nice.
had turntables in the basement.
Okay.
So he really like shout out to him, rest his soul always. I always feel closer to him when I'm like recording and performing. Like I just feel like super connected to him.
Right.
But yeah, fathers are so important. A father and a daughter's life, like I just feel like that confidence that I get, that like people see, like again, going to comments and just pursuing an independent artist life,
Right.
but just standing in who I am, that's definitely from having like my father who really spoke life over me and then just encouraged me and exposed me to so much music. So
Right. No, that's awesome. And then, goodness, to also hear about your brother. Talk to us about your artist name and with your brother.
yeah, absolutely. Rest in peace to my brother. He so when my I lost my brother to gun violence in 2014. It was a really
Mm-hmm.
unfortunate event that I witnessed with some of my sisters, um, the mother of his child who was the love of his life.
Mm-hmm.
And it was terrible. It was definitely it's just I can't even put into words what it was, but I will say that that loss has shaped me and it's just made me like it just taught me like no second is promised and I
Right.
really go so hard. So like I was literally I was in school for music at the time and I
Mm-hmm.
just that's when I really like I was rapping before,
Right.
but my brother rapped too and we had plans for like him to manage me and stuff like that and
Mm-hmm.
unfortunately it didn't work out that way. But
Right.
for the years that I did had him, he was just like another huge support system. Like,
Right.
and so I chose to carry his name through my art. I was just
Mm.
like, I'm gonna carry you with me because when we lost him, it was so hard to speak about him. So
Right.
I like put him as my artist name. It like forced me to speak about him. And like every time someone says his name or everyone hit me up, oh, what's up, Ryan? It's just like he's there with me. He's there
Right.
with me. So it means a
Always
lot.
hug your friends. Hug your people, hug your folks. Wrap your arms around them tight. Hold on to them, keep them close. The ones you can't link up with. Make sure you link them on the phone. Make sure to check up on your people so that they know they're not alone. Hug your people, hug your folks.
It's really why I do this. Like
Mm-hmm.
all this work and effort, like I love music,
Mm-hmm.
but carrying my brother's name and just we shared that passion and everything, like it's why I really keep going. It's just like such a reminder and it's just everything to me. So I
Right.
don't
Right.
know.
So with you experiencing that, do you feel at first it put you in a place where you just didn't want to do it anymore, or do you feel like no, it just immediately propelled you to want to do it more?
Right. So how I got into rapping, I actually first it was because I didn't lose, but I witnessed my brother losing his best friend in the same way to gun violence.
Wow.
And I knew him. His name was Bash because I grew up around my brother and his friends. Like I'm just from a very close knit family. So me, my sisters, my brother, we will all kick it, you know.
Right.
And I knew his friends. His friends was similar, you know. I'll call them my bro and everything.
Right.
Um, so I say that to say, like, I felt like music is a gift that God gave me to help navigate grieving.
Right.
So when my brother passed, it's not like, oh, I felt like I have to do this. Like, it really just
Mm-hmm.
was like a blessing, like an outlet that I could express what I was feeling.
Right.
Um, it was more of that. It felt more like a gift. Like, it didn't feel pressure, like, oh,
Right.
I gotta do this.
Right.
I just think of it's such a gift. And
You're just healing through that process.
yeah, it
Okay.
was more of a healing process. Like it really felt like a blessing.
Mm.
And when I picked his name, it was literally like a spur of a moment, like I'm about to be Ryan Wild, like whatever, like
Wow.
just chilling one day, and it's just like it really just stuck. It really just stuck, and it's weird. Some days it felt heavy carrying that name, like carrying
Right.
that name, because I'm just like it felt heavy to me because I'm like my brother was so much more than my brother. But
Right.
the
Yeah.
thing that helps me is like my sisters and my family, they all rock with it. Like they love it. They support me, carrying his
That's
name
what's
in this
up.
way in my journey. So it's a lot. It's
Yeah.
dope.
Definitely. So with everything that you've experienced and where you are now, what is it that you see when you look in the mirror today?
Wow, when I look in the mirror, you really whew, I respect it. I love getting real. But I wasn't sure what to expect because
I know.
every interview is different.
I'm sure.
When I look in the mirror, I really see a woman that has overcome so much.
Mm,
And I see someone that has all the potential, but it's all up to me to do the work. And
right.
I just see somebody that yeah, like I have so much potential, but I have a lot of work to do. And I just see someone that it depends on the day. Some days I look in the mirror and I'm like, it hasn't been less, but if we're just talking about my journey. Some days I would look in the mirror and it's just like, bro, I
Right.
don't not liking what I'm seeing, not feeling confident about
We all have
myself.
that. We all have
Yeah.
that.
But today I feel, yeah, like a woman that's been through a lot that has all the potential, but she just gotta put that work in and believe in her, trust God and do her thing.
Right. Well, that's what makes you real, authentic, is being able to show that instead of constantly trying to hide it. I like how you're not using the name to hide behind it. You're using the name to heal and to grow from that. So it's really awesome. Since you're doing your hair, I want to ask you a question. When it comes to your hair, do you feel like there are moments in your younger life where you feel like, oh, I don't like this hair. I wish I had something different. Or do you feel like you always liked your hair?
No, I mean preteens for a lot of high school, even up. I really didn't start like when I was younger. I think I didn't have no problems with my curls. When you're super young, like a child,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't question like my looks or anything like that. It's not till like
Mm-hmm.
middle school, high school, and I used to straighten my hair all the time. And actually, like I straightened my hair so much it was heat damaged. Like
Mm.
it wouldn't curl anymore. And then when
Right.
my brother passed away, I was grieving so much, my hair was falling out. It was just crazy. I just cut it. I just cut all my hair off, almost all my hair, like to like
Mm.
I just cut it all off. And after that, that's when I really started embracing my curls.
Mm.
And I really started loving my hair for how it is. And now I love my hair. I like almost never straighten it. I love my hair.
Right.
Um, yeah, but it
Well,
definitely had that experience.
that was a good thing I asked you that because I felt as if, you know what, I feel on a spiritual level, your hair kind of went through that death and rebirth process, and so that all becomes a part of your journey. So that's what led me to ask that question, seeing you doing your hair. So that's good to hear.
Yeah, it's so real. It's so real.
So can you just take the time to talk about one of your songs? There's a song that you have called "Hold On."
Hmm.
Can you just share how that became an idea into a reality?
Yeah, absolutely. So, I got to shout out the girls that are on the track with me. That's featuring Tish Tunes. That's my sis. She's a Harlem girl. She's an amazing vocalist.
Mm,
And Sha the Goddess produced the beat. And I got to shout out Tiana Shy too. She mixed the song. So the song was fully produced um, by women. And
nice.
yeah, I had connected with Sha on Instagram. I had just
Mm,
the same way we connected. I just been
yeah.
connecting with people. People reach out to me, I reach out to them, and that's basically how I built my career. So when it came to Hold On,
Hmm.
I don't know. I got in touch with Sha and I went and I checked out her Beach Star page, and I found the beat, and it just was speaking to me. It was speaking to me, and I was just resonating with the beat so much. I was listening to it so much. And
Mm-hmm.
around that time, I had unfortunately lost my nephew to gun violence, and
Mm-hmm.
he was only 17, and he has siblings too. Like I have so much family, and I love my family deeply.
Right.
Um, and it's really a blessing. And it's just when life happens and you lose people, it's just like that's the only thing. Like you love so many people, but when you
Mm-hmm.
experience and go through life, like
Mm-hmm.
you lose people. So that was really really unfortunate. And basically I
Right.
was listening to the beat, and I was really thinking about my nieces and nephews, um just having to grieve and go through such a like tragedy and experience like that, and
Mm-hmm.
having to navigate that at an even younger age,
Right.
as kids, having to navigate that. And that's what inspired like the first song, I
Mm-hmm.
mean the first verse, when I'm
The
like, slow
verse.
down baby girl, take a moment for yourself,
Right.
the hook and everything. So that it just poured out of me. Like a lot of my songs, like I just really feel it's a blessing from God. Like it literally just pours out of me. Like I'll hear a beat
Mm-hmm.
and I'll just start and it just flows, and it's not like a super super long process. I just really feel like it's a gift from God.
Mm. As far as your writing, do you generally come up with a hook verse? I mean, a hook first or a verse, or it really doesn't matter. It comes either way.
I feel like I do start with the hook first.
Hmm.
I feel like I tend to.
Okay.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, I'll always start with the hook. A lot of times it'll be like a kind of singing hook, but like singing is not my greatest strength, so like that's
Okay.
why I hit up my girl Tish.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, a lot of the times I actually do start with the hook, but it's not like a every single time formula. But what
Right.
I always try to now, one thing that is unique in my process is I don't like typically listening to beats over and over and over.
Mm.
Like now I got to the point when I listen to a beat for the first time,
Uh-huh.
like I want to have my mic ready, because it's like whatever I feel in that moment, that's what it's gonna be. I don't
Right.
overthink in my process. It's like, what am I feeling?
Right.
And I build off that.
Supreme being, beyond seeing, intuition, embody love in the hateful world. I call that gifted. I breathe life. I have no limits. I overcome, I never run. God as my witness. I make a way and I take away good from the bad. I see the lessons, I see the blessings in being sad. I take my time, I take what's mine, I fight for it. God gave me this life, cause I'm right for it. Priceless, righteous, tap into the deep parts of me as I write this. Emotional intellect, what they fear they disrespect. The power of a woman isn't something man could put in check. They tell me I should lay down, I should stay down. But I got so much more to say now.
Yeah, so that's one thing. If I dwell on a beat too much, or if I'm not recording
Mm-hmm.
instantly, like even on my phone to capture the ideas, then I could lose. I've lost ideas like that, and that sucks. I hate that.
Right. Right. Yeah. I can relate to that because some people look at me weird. I'm like, wait, hold on. I'm putting on record. I'll be with you 1 second.
Mhm. Facts. Yep.
So we were talking about, of course, death, life. I just wanted to ask you personally, as far as what is it like as far as juggling the lifestyle as an artist as well as being a mother?
Yeah. Well, my baby comes first. My family comes first. So it is extremely challenging. It is
Mm-hmm.
extremely challenging. And right now I'm actually in Atlanta. I'm closer to my sisters. So like I'm having more support. But in New York, it's not any family nearby me, like within an hour, over an hour. So
Wow. Okay.
it's just me and my fiance raising our baby. And
Mm-hmm.
we're both artists. So we get it done, but It's extremely challenging. It's
Right.
extremely challenging because I'm not the type of mother that's like okay with my baby just being on a screen all day. So it's like I really got to prioritize, make sure he gets what he needs first.
Right.
And so it's extremely challenging. It's a whole balancing act, but
Mm-hmm.
it's another thing that drives me, and I love that my son gets to see me pursue my dreams. Like I think
Right.
that's so dope. Like it's not something that I really witnessed. You know, I witnessed my parents just doing what they had to do to take care of 7 kids. So
Right.
it's
Right.
a totally different thing. And he's
Right. Ooh,
funny. He's
7.
funny.
7 kids. Goodness.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Big household. But as far as with him, so how, if you don't mind me asking, how old is he now?
He's 6.
6.
Yeah, going to
Wow.
2nd grade. So it's so fun. He's fun. He challenges me.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's a whole nother challenge, but like I just have always been, my parents put me first and my
Mm-hmm.
siblings first, and it's so easy to put him first, but it is extremely challenging. Time
Right.
management is extremely challenging. But we're making it work.
Right. Somebody says their dad had 38 siblings. Good Lord.
Okay, so my family's not that big. Shout out to Jay Carly. Now he be showing mad love. I appreciate you. That's
That's
crazy.
what's
So my family not that big.
right, right. But it's good to have your, like you said, your son witnessing you going through this, because that's gonna speak louder than anything else. Is seeing him seeing you just juggling different things, but still holding on to the passion, because that's gonna speak volumes to him as he gets older.
Yeah.
So shout out to you, Mom, doing a good
Thank
job.
you. Thank you. Thank you.
Now, are there any specific artists that you personally look up to or been influenced by?
Absolutely. I would say Lauren Hill and Eve, as far as women in hip hop, are like
Mm,
huge inspirations for me. I started playing the piano because of Alicia Keys. Like
ah,
I and Ryan Leslie
mm,
was a huge inspiration. Like I was watching him on YouTube produce and just do the whole, like produce and create a whole song,
hmm,
rap and play the keys, and like he's like, I didn't consciously sit and think like, oh, I'm gonna do what Ryan Leslie did. It's like I
right,
just know, you're inspired even if you're not super conscious of like what listening to music is doing to you. So those are the influences like off the top of my head. Um
right. Okay, that's what's up. Now, speaking of producer,
mhm.
some shots were fired at Timbaland. Can you share some enlightenment regarding what this is all about?
Absolutely. So did you been hear comments, or are you just now hearing about it like
I
this year?
have no. I when I looked through some of the information on what is it, a couple weeks ago, as
Okay,
I was
okay.
like, wait, Timberland, and then seeing
Hmm.
that you did the smart thing to capitalize on that, which bravo to
Hmm.
you. But I
Thank
wanted to
you.
hear just more about just how this all started, because I know everybody is going to be listening and where else we're going to broadcast it. They have no idea what this is about. So just share
Yeah.
what it is.
Yeah, so I dropped comments last year on Juneteenth, and basically I was doing my thing on TikTok, and I had a mutual on TikTok, another woman producer, Sarah Too Ill, shout out to her. And everyone was talking about AI and music. It first came
Hmm.
up, AI and music, like this crazy ass, which has now just become a norm.
Right.
So we first heard about it last year, and I don't know exactly what, but Sarah was responding to something. I think she first had a dialogue with Timbaland or something.
Hmm.
Um, and I was at my job at the time bartending, and I just made a TikTok video, putting my input on it, like
Right.
calling him out,
Hmm.
saying, I said some words, all respect is lost. I said some
Mm-hmm.
words, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because for someone of his stature, his legacy,
Mm-hmm.
all the influence to now be back in AI, yeah, I felt away as an artist. To have an
Right.
AI artist is just like it was just terrible. And anyone who's supporting AI gets the same smoke. Like anyone that's supporting AI, I have the same opinion on that person.
I hear you.
So I made my TikTok video calling him out, giving my opinion on it, and from there he ended up in my comments trying to say things about my music, like, "Oh, I'm
Mm-hmm.
not ready."
Right.
Yeah, da, 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 da. And it was a combination of him supporting AI, him saying I'm not ready, but you're also on Love and Hip Hop or somewhere on some other national television,
Mm-hmm.
co-signing and telling a TikToker, Pinky Doll,
Mm-hmm.
no shade to another woman getting your bag. Like I'm not even. It
Right.
really wasn't even like. It's not even about her. Like it's not no smoke with her at all. But it's just the fact that like he's saying it's an honor to work with her, and the music was trash. Like the music
Right.
was trash. It was not. That's not. That's not her cup of tea. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's not your. It's and you could work on it if you just started. You know what I'm saying? You could work on it, but that's my opinion on it. And like,
Okay.
don't play with me. Like, don't play with me.
Right.
So I got in the booth at my crib immediately. I was feeling a way about him, the combination of all those things.
Mm-hmm.
And I always write music about my life. So it was really just it was just another day in my life,
Right.
writing a record about my life, about my personal experience. And it blew up a little bit. It caught some
Right.
fire. It caught some views and some,
Well,
yes.
it helps that it was pretty hard as one of the comments
Thank
says. It definitely was hitting. So that's good, and
you.
I'm glad you capitalize on it. But as we come to wrap it up, because we got a few minutes here, but with everything that you are pursuing, how do you take the time to take care of yourself?
Every single morning, my morning is for me.
Hmm.
That's what my time is. Like even before I take care of my son. And some days I've fallen off. I might sleep
Right.
in, hit snooze on the alarm or whatever. But for the most part, like my mornings are for me. So I
Hmm.
really spend that time journaling, praying, cup of tea or cup of coffee,
Right.
and it's just my alone time and just prioritizing my mental health, like moving my body, exercising,
Right.
eating fairly healthy, like just all those simple things.
Hmm.
It's really like the simple things, and taking breaks from my phone when I need it. Like I'm on here promoting my music every day, so I'm still trying to like find my balance between that and how I can be present and keep the momentum on my career, because I definitely don't want to slow down. Like
Right.
I'm building an audience, but I have a lot more to go. Like I have a lot more
Hmm.
that I would like to accomplish. And I feel
Hmm.
I'm just getting started. So just prioritizing my mental health above all. Like if I have to delete these apps off my phone
Right.
for a few weeks, I do that.
Right.
If I get a book, you know what I'm saying, entertain myself in other ways than being on a phone or watching Netflix or some shit, because
Right.
you really got to stimulate your mind in other ways off of these devices. So
All right.
that's
Well,
definitely it.
so speaking of stimulating your mind,
Hmm.
in a verse that you were spitting, I heard you say, "What's a rapper without a message?" So I'm asking you the question: What is a rapper without a message?
A rapper without a message is, I don't know. That's why I asked the question. What is a rapper without a message? It just feels like it's like if you have a present and it's wrapped up nice and you open it and there ain't nothing in it. Like there's
uh,
nothing in it for you. That's what the first thing that comes
well,
to
there
my
you go.
mind.
There you go. Well, you just answered the question right there. That was perfect. You
Yeah.
open the present and there's nothing in there.
Yeah. It looks nice, but
Okay.
yeah.
So before we wrap it up here, you mentioned before about a team. So what is your team? Is there a label, a manager, other artists? Like, what's the team?
Nah, honestly, my team is super small. Super small. It's me and God. And it's my fiance films all my videos, so he's huge part of my
Nice,
team.
nice.
Uh and then, my producers that I collaborate with, they're my team. The engineers, like even though if I'm not working with them on a regular basis,
Hmm.
like it takes a team to get people done. So to get it done, I don't have people like on my day to day. I'm fully independent. I'm managing my own career.
Hmm.
Um, I'm hoping that could change soon, but it
Right.
has to be the right situation. Like I would love to stay independent, but
Hmm.
just have a team of like some experienced people. But
Hmm.
I'm just trusting God. Like the right people will come around. Um,
Okay.
but yeah, it's really like a close knit family thing. Super, super small.
All right. So before we let you go, just a couple more questions. What
Hmm.
is the next move? What is it we have to look forward to from Rian Wyld?
Lots of new music dropping. Like I have a song dropping very, very soon. I don't want to say a
Nice.
date yet because I don't want to lie to you. Um, but once it's ready, I'm gonna have it's gonna drop immediately on Even. So yeah, anything if anyone wants to stay in touch, like just being on my mailing list on ryanwild.com. It's free to sign up because I'm going to be dropping a lot of music. Y'all could expect a lot of heat. You know
Hmm.
what I'm saying? That's all I can say. A lot of heat, just me staying myself. And I've been writing music for so long, and my whole mission with the rest of this year is like close the gap between when I write a song and when I release it. Like just close it, make it so
Right.
small, and let people really hear more because I have so much more music, but the artist journey, like a lot of it, you grow, you learn, you might be in your head,
Hmm.
it's hard, but now I'm just like, it's time to release. It's time to release. Like just fully be me, and who's for me is who's for me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I got people that's rocking with me, and it's great. So just new music, art, visuals, and always a message. Always listen to the lyrics. It's always a message that I like to share. Um, which is mainly just be yourself with
Right.
life.
Right.
Have faith in yourself, you know what I'm saying, in your abilities. Have faith in God. Um,
Hmm.
and just don't let the just keep going. Like hold on is like a real huge message. Like that I
Right.
feel I could always say. Like life is just so difficult. It's just
Yeah.
so difficult.
Don't let the
Um,
naysayers stop you.
no, no, no. You really gotta hold on.
All right.
Don't let nobody stop you.
Any shout outs before you go?
Absolutely, I gotta shout out the real ones. Wild Thing Gang. I've been doing music for so long. I had two different, but just everybody supported me. The real ones. Shout out to the real ones. Everybody that's been supporting me. My family. Everybody that's been supporting me. Just shout out to y'all.
All right, awesome. And remember, folks, this is gonna stick in my head. A rapper without a message, that's like opening a gift, and there's
Yeah.
nothing in there, nothing at
Yeah.
all.
Yep.
So thanks to everyone tuning in to Q and Updates and listening to our special guest, Rian Wyld. Of course, follow her, connect with her, stay tuned with her as she goes on to doing bigger and better things. As she said, the journey's not hard, but she's staying consistent. She has her son that's looking up to her, and she's not gonna let him down. She's gonna stay go. She's
Mm-mm.
gonna keep it going. She got her fiance by her side, so she has no excuses to stop.
None.
So she's gonna keep going. Of course, stay connected with her. Stay connected with Q and Updates. If you need to reach out to us, it's Q and Updates. That's Q and Updates with a Z. Q and Updates on IG, Facebook, or you could email us on urbanupdatesnow at gmail.com. Urbanupdatesnow at gmail.com. Thank you again, Rian Wyld, for being with us and spending the time and
Absolutely.
answering these questions you were not ready for. You did a great job.
Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate you rocking with me. I appreciate the support. I'm so happy to have had this conversation. And yeah, we're going to stay in touch. We're going to stay in touch.
All right, awesome. All right, people, we out.
Peace.